All right, today we're coming to you live from Madison City Schools at Bob Jones High School. We have the pleasure of having with us today Cavis White. Cavis White, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, again, my name is Cavis White. I'm the head football coach here at Bob Jones High School. I've been a number of places. I've been at, most recently I was at Jemison, I was the head coach, athletic director. Before then I was at Dothan in the same role. I've been assistant in a lot of places. So I've been around a lot of places, but I've been in a lot of leadership roles throughout my career.
Man, that's a lot of work there. So
right.
How many more years you got before retirement?
I think this is my 20th year, and so I'm looking at maybe 5 more years in education. And again, I'll still be fairly young, so I definitely want to, if I continue education or get in another type of leadership role. So we'll see.
Okay. All right. What's your secret sauce, man? Tell us 3 to 5 leadership principles that you discovered and executed that contributed to your success.
Well, I've been around a lot of good leaders, and I've been around some bad ones too. And I've read a lot, and the things that stick out. The number one thing I think is key in leadership is communication. I think you have to communicate with with everybody involved in what are you doing, and just leave no doubt or no question. So I think you can communicate. You need to be very detailed with your communication with everybody that you're working with. Also, appreciation. People got to know that you appreciate them. And like I say, me as a football coach, I always made sure my coaches knew that I appreciate it. Also my kids, I appreciate everything you're doing. So I think that gives them a little extra boost to go out there and work a little harder for you. And the third thing I would say is just working hard or, getting your hands dirty. I never ask a person or somebody that works with me to do something I wouldn't do. So I think people see that. It's good to delegate, but at the same time, it's good to go out there and they see you doing it too. And I think that makes people look at you differently and think, okay, he's in the boat with us.
Yeah, those are awesome. How do you continue to grow and develop as a leader?
The biggest thing is just never being complacent. Always just being a lifelong learner. Always continuing to try to learn something new, something different by reading or, like I say, talking with other people, or not being afraid to try new things. It's big too. The world is evolving. Kids I coached 10 years ago, 15 years ago, are not like kids I coach today. So you can't use those methods all the time, even with your coaches. So you got to be willing to evolve and try new things and try to find the right thing to make it work.
Can you please talk about execution? What do you think what do you think can ensure your strategic plan actually become a reality?
First you gotta plan it. You gotta go through a thought process. You have to be extremely detailed and think about all situations. But at the end of the day, you gotta have a plan, execute your plan, and be willing to make adjustments. Because it's not gonna go the way you planned it. It never does. But at the end of the day, it goes back to evolving and tweaking it and making things, your plan work. I had a plan going into this season, and I see, it wasn't the right plan. So my job now is to go back and just tweak it and make some changes and try to find a way to make this program successful. So I think that's something you just have to always do. Just like I say, plan, execute, and be willing to make changes.
All right. As you advance your career, what challenges do you face that has become more difficult now than it has when you started your career?
The biggest thing is, kids are changed, and not, I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but, like I said earlier, the way I coached a kid or taught a kid, 15, 20 years ago is totally different now. And also with technology. Technology is a huge tool, and I guess I'm almost a dinosaur, but I try to stay abreast on the technology. But those have been the 2 biggest changes and things I've had to adjust to. Just becoming current with kids and current with technology.
All right, what do you do to challenge your underlying belief, paradigms, and assumptions?
Well, I like to, I talk to like-minded people all the time. I like to, I surround myself with people I think can challenge me or give me some ideas or make me think about some things that I'm doing. So that's what I try to do, just surround myself with the right people, bounce ideas off different people. Of course, I'm a reader, so I like to read, do a lot of different things like that. But I say the number one thing is just, getting with people and talking, whatever it may be, from education to football to even business, whatever we want to do. Surround yourself with those people, bounce ideas off those people, and just try to learn from everybody and share knowledge with other people too.
All right, that's great. All right, there you go, folks. Live here at Bob Jones High School with Kevin White. It was a pleasure, and thank you for your time.
I appreciate it.